Welcome, I'll be reacting to Robin of Sherwood, Season 1, Episode 3. This is a commentary, it is not a market substitute. Please no spoilers in the comments. That includes feature actor appearances, locations, storylines. Just talk about this episode and previous ones. Thank you so much. Aloxley. Oh, a dream. He's still seeing the future. That is very intriguing. I wonder what kind of tree he's sleeping under, because sometimes the type of tree will affect prophetic dreams.
Proceed.
Oh, that is a gorgeous robe.
Bring out the prisoner.
Prisoner. Oh, okay. This the witch referenced in the title? Yeah! So glad he's part of the group now. Interesting music right now. It's almost like a beating heart.
Why a wild goose chase? Because of a dream. It's daft.
We don't even know what we're looking for.
I do feel for the merry men right now. Some of them are clearly not morning people, and Robin like wakes them up and he's like, all right, we're gonna go down to this road because I had a dream. And they're like, I'm sorry, what?
Because of the danger.
Please.
Oh.
Even tried to bewitch me, my Lord Abbot.
I did not.
Hold your tongue, woman, or I'll have it removed.
Well, most people were accused of witchcraft in this time period because they wanted to acquire property. So maybe these two have something that Gisborne wants, and he needs them removed.
That Janet and Thomas are in league with devils, who took my baby and put a changeling in its place.
I know I keep pausing, but it's just so interesting. The medieval idea of the changeling child is actually referring to people who are on the spectrum and just different from other children. And the way they explained it back then is just like, oh, that child doesn't like to look other people in the eye and is strange and knows things that they shouldn't, isn't like the others. They must be a changeling. And it's like, no, their brain is just wired differently. That mentality of the other being not human has unfortunately seeped into our societal reaction to the neurodivergent to this day. I get so sidetracked because everything about this show is so cool.
They come to us for help. We're their friends. We heal them.
Yeah.
You interfere with God's purposes, do you? You have condemned yourself, woman. That is blasphemy.
Because he wanted me and I refused him.
You liar! The devil speaks through her, my lord. She's possessed. What more proof do you need?
Look at his face. There's the real proof.
Be silent!
Yeah.
What a paragon of virtue you are, Gisborne.
He knows what's really going on.
Outlaws. Aye?
Why are you with him, brother?
I like them.
What's your name?
James.
Is it?
Nice try. From his dream. You're done for now. I like all the different fighting styles going on right now. Like each person has his own personality. Including Much, who's just like, staying out of this.
Marjoram, Bay, and, Fennel.
Oh, that's a good combo. Hey! It's good for you. Drink up. They need healers in their group. We've got healers. Recruit her. Thanks, Nasir. Robin, you need to take her on a date or something.
Oh, Marion, what's the matter?
just living in the woods with a bunch of guys.
Well, why are you behaving like this? This is ridiculous.
Oh, I'm ridiculous now, am I?
Robin, Robin, just stop talking right now. Go get her flowers.
Went straight to it. Smell money, can he? See through sackcloth. Oh, God! Take this villain out and rack him. Oh, mercy, my lord. Mercy.
I mean, he's not a good guy, but yikes.
And don't you look so smug.
That's kind of all he does, though. It's his job.
If you're going to Sherwood, all you'll get is an arrow in your back.
We'd need a ferret.
I know I'm never getting... What did you say?
My guess is he will offer the witch's husband freedom for them both if he'll go to Robin and pretend to join his group. And he'll want to save her, so he'll do it.
Our fate must be shared, Robin. Must.
Sir Guy has the best capes. Gotta grant him that. A pardon.
Have you heard of Robin Hood? You're going to help me catch him.
Burn in hell first.
And you could burn a good deal sooner.
Oh.
The poisons that grow beside the cures. Nothing fatal. Just something to make them helpless.
Oh, interesting. She even let her hair down to appear very disheveled. Nice touch.
I shall count to 10! 1! Pull back! 2! 3!
4!
Would take me to be hanged.
Oh no, and he's especially vulnerable because he's the one whose wife was attacked and killed by the guards. What's he gonna do? Fall in love instantly? Oh no. Scarlet.
Thank you.
Don't thank us. Thank the sheriff. It's his grain.
Well, it looks like Maid Marian's speech earlier helped because she is here now. Come for your tax return.
It's rolling in money and none of it goes to the poor.
Well, how many men's he got?
30 odd.
Nah, that's too many.
Get away.
7 against 30.
8.
I'm hoping she will join them and then they'll have to go rescue her husband. But she's also going, this would be a great way to get that potion. Drunk by all of them, unfortunately.
Darkmere, you're right.
It's perfect. Plenty of cover.
Marion, did you just like bite one apple and then put it back in the basket? Apples go bad. Do you have some lemon juice to dip it in?
You promised me, Robin.
I promised you nothing.
You
Robin,
Ow.
you're in trouble now.
Give him another!
You keep out of this.
Oh no. I do wonder which herb she chose, though. Here we go. Her and we really need your protection right now, actually. What did she put in that water? Wait, Marion didn't drink it. Is she gonna have to be the one who defends the entire camp now? Her deciding to go off moping might have been a good thing. Marion, look into the mist. Yes. Oh, I love the imagery. Because it's traditional to look into a still pond.
You'll be able to watch her burn as well.
If she returns, my lord.
You really must learn more patience if you're going to work with me. And tact.
Tact? From you? Marion, what are you gonna do? It was a fake out? How? Oh. Nice one, Much. Ooh. It's not that deep of a creek. Just run into it.
That's it. Finish the pig.
Aye, finish him. What do you say to that? Animals!
What's wrong with animals?
Oh, they can use Gisborne to help them get into the castle to get her husband, right?
She was to be hanged, and her husband.
Husband.
I couldn't stand by and watch them torture.
Can you blame her? So Marion somehow revived them all, but how? I need details.
Where's the villain's head?
Right here.
On the villain's shoulders.
That was bold. He's definitely had a lot more training since episode 1. Oh, look at this outfit now that we can see it in proper lighting.
Suppose I tell you I don't care what happens to Gisborne. Soldiers have a habit of dying. It's an occupational
yes, but
hazard.
they're also expensive. He's definitely doing better.
Stop!
You can kill a man with that feather.
Also, can I have your coat? Because it's gorgeous. She can't stay here, though. I mean, they can't trust her, even though I agree that they should help her. Sorry, Scarlet.
Bless you, my son. And now he'll hunt me till one of us is dead.
Yeah, he just really made a personal enemy today. But I think it was worth it. I wouldn't come back to this village, though. You need to go much farther away. Somewhere safe.
Well, we'll be ready for it.
I like the framing of this shot.
All of us.
That was a very beautiful episode. So romantic. In a very practical way. We have Marion who's like, I really love you, Robin. But this situation is not okay. I'm just kind of stuck at the camp cooking, and honestly, I'm not that good of a cook, and I don't want to do that. I want to go out and have adventures with you and be with you, and our fates are entwined. Why do you keep leaving me behind? And then you have Robin's side of things, and he's like, Marion, I love you, but you're not as good a fighter as we are currently, and it's not safe if we're out adventuring and I'm just worrying about you. You need to stay here. I like that they are kind of arguing, but also you can tell they still really care for each other and they're trying their best to attempt to see the other person's point of view, but it's really hard and they still truly care about each other, and it's just so lovely to see that it's not rainbows all the time, but that in the end they work things out. And then on the other side, there's Janet, I think her name was, who will do anything for the person she loves, but is not okay with it. And you could tell the expressions on her face throughout of just how tortured she was of having to do this. And Marion in the end saw it. And it was like, no, this is someone we need to help, even though she did technically betray us. The only disappointment for me was I wanted to know more about the herb lore. I want to know what she put in that water. I want to know what Marion put in the water to revive them, because I assume that's what happened. I was looking closely to try and figure it out just from the shot of the herb she was putting in, and it really could be a lot of different ones. For anyone who doesn't know, I do have a poison garden at home. I'm guessing we should look at early anesthetics, because they basically just kind of fell asleep. Dramatically, but they did fall asleep. Duwale. Hemlock, opium, henbane. Oh, the Cambridge University Library has a manuscript about it. Make him drink thereof until he fall asleep, and then you may safely cut him. Meaning surgery. Can induce motor paralysis. You just have to be very careful that you don't actually poison them. There is no antidote for hemlock. Henbane is a member of a similar botanical order to mandrake. The twilight sleep. Trembling, convulsions, muscle pain. I mean, that does kind of look like what happened. I'm leaning towards this because the actual translation is the hen killer in Anglo-Saxon. When the chickens ate it, they would die. It was also extremely popular in this time period. It was used often as a treatment of sleeplessness, so insomnia treatment. It'll make you fall asleep. This is a beautiful toxic plant. I may have to add it to my collection. Effects last for 3 to 4 hours. After effects up to 3 days. Overdose, well, death. All right, here we go. Pliny the Elder has some information on this. The seed of nettle is the antidote. Nettle is easily obtainable. It's well known as a healing herb. And do you know what else nettle is used for? Period cramps. So Marion would 100% have had a bunch of nettle on her. Because if I lived in that time period, in fact, I live today. And you know what? Even modern medication is not 100% effective. You gotta add in some nettle tea and nettle on top of like naproxen and stuff to really tamp down those cramps. So I think we figured this out. Don't do this at home, kids. I'm pretty sure they took black henbane into the water, just a little bit, and then Marion made some nettle tea to revive them all. But why couldn't they have just told us this in the episode? If you have made it this far in the video, first of all, congratulations. And secondly, the code word to leave in the comments is pond. Because we had a lot of water this episode, so leave pond in the comments if you actually listened to that very long exploration into the healing herbs of the Middle Ages.